James Argent is said to be nearly back to his best after suffering a very bad relapse. The former TOWIE star, who has battled drink and drug addiction since finding fame on The Eve Show, confessed to being visited by paramedics earlier this month after concerned friends called an ambulance for him after a night of drinking. Yet according to a new report, James, 34, is doing really well, leaving friends stunned at how quickly has turned things around. Since the setback, the reality star has been getting support via a local walk-in rehab service which he uses 6 days a week, and said he was proud of himself for taking action and facing his addiction. A source told The Sun, James is doing really well. Has nearly back to his best, and considering how bad things were a week or so ago, everyone is pretty stunned at how has turned things around. But James is a fighter. His recent blip was exactly that, a blip, and he has no intention of letting it turn into a longer-term period of illness. Mail Online has contacted James' representative for comment. Speaking to The Sun last week, Arg admitted he had a very bad relapse, and the incident has made him realize he will be an addict for life. The alarm was raised when the reality star was not answering his phone after hitting a blip in his recovery earlier this month. Breaking his silence, Arg explained that he had enjoyed a comedy night in London with friends, where he experienced cravings. He had a first drink after buying a round for friends at the after-party back near his home in Essex. Addicts always say one drink is never enough. If it was, I wouldn't be an addict, but unfortunately it just escalated from there, he explained. After that, I can't get into the specifics of what I did, but that's where it all started, and I ended up at home having an awful relapse. I'd been clean and sober for such a long time, it hit me like a ton of bricks as my body and mind hadn't been used to it for so long. His shocked and worried friends called an ambulance, and after tests paramedics agreed it was safe for the star to recover at home. His shocked and worried friends called an ambulance, and after tests paramedics agreed it was safe for the star to recover at home. Arg said that he thinks his problems started after losing 14 stone following his gastric sleeve surgery last April, and after gaining confidence in his looks he mistakenly believed he was recovered. I thought I was cured and told myself that I can be in control and manage it, but I can't. I'm an addict and I can't just go to rehab, come back and be cured. It's something that I will have to deal with for the rest of my life, and that will be in my life forever. I can glamorize partying, but in reality it's never going to be fun for me as I'm an addict, so it'll never be just 1 or 2 drinks that will lead me to hospital or death, he explained. In 2019 James was hospitalized twice after overdosing on drugs at his home. The scare was said to a wake-up call to James, who then accepted he needs professional help. Arg has battled drink and drug addiction since finding fame on TOWIE, and in 2014 he was suspended from the show after he failed a routine drugs test. The TV star spent 3 months in a facility in Thailand over the festive season in 2016 in order to get the ongoing support he needed. In August 2019, Arg returned to rehab following a split from Gemma Collins in a bid to tackle his demons. He completed a 3rd stint in treatment in 2020 prior to undergoing gastric bypass surgery. Last year, James' weight ballooned to 27 stone after he replaced his cocaine habit with unhealthy eating. He has since lost a staggering 13 stone after surgery saw 70% of his stomach removed in the 10,000 pounds operation. In January, Arg reflected on his drug recovery as he reached out to any followers who may be struggling.